What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and all my fellow Stormbringers? Welcome back to another episode of House of the Dragon. So last week's episode, god damn man, there's quite a couple things to get into right here, man. Aemon now controls Vhagar, one of the biggest elder dragons to date since was it Balerion, the Black Balerion the Dread that Viserys used to ride when he was a dragon rider. Dragon is absolutely huge, man. My man was literally like the size, like even a claw. It was tiny when he came. It was like he was trying to scale a building. But my man came in during the darkness of night, you know, with his curiosity for dragons and wanting a dragon himself, and just went for the biggest dragon that exists right now. My man scaled it, climbed it. You could see Vhagar wasn't having it, to be honest. He was just like, oh, you know, I don't know if you're fit to be anywhere near me or to be riding me, but he started climbing. He ignored all the signs. He got on top of Vhagar, and Vhagar was like, all right, you want to play? We'll play. Any normal person, to be honest, probably would have been dead. They would have been flung right off Vhagar. They would have been falling from the sky. That's it. Game over. But props to Aemon, man. He held on for dear life and rode that thing all around. When Vhagar touched the ground, that was almost like an initiation. Just like, all right, if you can control me, if you can stay on top of me during this entire ride, you will earn my respect, and you would have earned me as a dragon, as a very valuable ally as well. One of the most valuable allies. That thing is insane. But he has Vhagar right now. My man grew balls instantly as soon as he gained control as well. He went into when he was going back into into the castle in Driftmark. He confronted Rhaenyra's kids. He confronted Rhaenyra's children, Daemon and Rhaenyra's children, and they got into the biggest scuffle because he was very well reserved, conservative. He was very quiet, kind of a bit of the nerd. Didn't really fit in too well. He was just this kind of weird child. As soon as he took Vhagar, you know, it is one of the biggest dragons. He just grew balls like crazy. He went up against. He's punching everyone, punching the chicks, picking up rocks. He's ready for war. He grew up real quick. My man turned 21 real quick. But anyway, he ended up losing his eye against Jacaerys. Was it Jacaerys that ended up slashing him in the eye? Lost his eye, which once again it's actually really interesting as well, because while I was editing episode 6, because I filmed episode 6 and episode 7, I was editing episode 6 while I'm still editing episode 7 as well. But one of the things I picked up while editing episode 6 is when Aemon talks to Alicent, basically saying they gave me a pig and I want a dragon, you know, and Alicent's basically saying, you will get a dragon. You will get a dragon. You see Rhaenyra sitting there playing for Centipede, and I picked this up when I was editing, going back and forth and cutting things up, and she says you will get one when one of your eyes is closed, or you'll get one when your eye is closed. I was just like, whoa, hold on a second, because Helena's kind of weird as well. We don't know too much about her. She's quiet. She's in her own realm. I wouldn't be surprised if she was somewhat like a sage, man. You know, she has the gift of sight, because she is quite a strange one, and she's saying a lot of things to herself, whether it's, I don't know, the dragon skin or the green this, or you'll get one when your eyes gone or when your eyes closed. She's very strange. So it'd be very interesting to see what she grows up to be, who she becomes. Really odd. That was quite fine, to be honest. I was like, how did I not pick this up before? But it was very quick. But yeah, thank God for editing, because I wouldn't have caught that otherwise, especially since this all happened in episode 7. But yeah, that was absolutely insane. We had Alicent going at it with Rhaenyra in front of everyone, in front of Daemon, in front of Sir Criston, in front of Viserys, in front of Otto Hightower, just, you know, while they having the whole meeting after he got his eye cut open. And she lost her mind, man. All this hate, all the anger. I don't blame her in a way as well, because people are just ignoring her. She's talking to Sir Criston her no. Otto Hightower knows. And Otto Hightower is back. Otto Hightower is back. Oh my God, it's the King's Hand. It's over, man. Like, fuck, it pisses me off so much. I hate that dude, and he's right in there. And he also said, sorry, I'm going on a tangent right now, but yeah, Aemon may have lost an eye, but we've gained such a huge advantage for our family. We've got Vhagar. This is your son. When Viserys passes, we have a weapon of mass destruction, pretty much. But yeah, and he was extremely proud. Sorry, going back to the whole room where Rhaenyra was going at it with Alicent and Viserys, and everyone was all around. Yeah, Alicent went absolutely nuts. Otto Hightower was so proud of his daughter, of her growing some cojones right there, and basically just taking it into, I know she kind of lost it, she went over the rails, but he didn't think she had it in her. You know, when he was first talking to her, she was a little girl, she was really kind of like, she wasn't about that kind of life. She had to be kind of taught, she had to see, she had to go through all this, like, all this bullshit that she's kind of been growing up into, whether it was the failure of her relationship with Rhaenyra, whether it was just seeing how sly the Targaryens pretty much are. And basically, yeah, she just kind of grew up, and she's kind of seen how she has to act, the way that her father was kind of kicked to the curb, but now he's back. She's grown up real fast in this position. She had to, because she's in a very prestigious position as the queen of the Seven Kingdoms and of King's Landing. So she's gone mad. She's sick of all the bullshit. She's sick of everyone ignoring this, everyone ignoring that. I mean, everything's blatant. Everything's pure fact, pretty much. These are not the children. These are not Valyrian children. They're Sahawans. But yeah, once again, she went mad. I actually thought Rhaenyra was almost dead, to be honest. When she slit her right there, I was like, you're joking me. Right across the wrist. I was like, if this is how she goes out, you know, it would be crazy. It would be crazy. But luckily she didn't. Luckily she didn't whatsoever. And yeah, things are getting very, very heated between them right now. Daemon and Rhaenyra are hooking up. They've got to have a child, man. And the thing is, if they have a male child, that will be like, that's it, game over. Like, that's in terms of like the power position, who takes over the throne. It is the pure Targaryen blood. Targaryen. If they have a male child, that defeats Viserys and Alicent Hightower's child tremendously. That thing takes the throne instantly. There's the whole kingdom. There's no doubt about it. If they have a male child, that is it. Like, oh my god. But it still doesn't stop the battle that is going to ensue. My child, your children. Oh, it doesn't matter if you have a male child. You've slept with all these people and you're illegitimate and all this bull crap. You know, also seeing Rhaenys talking to Corlys, how he was basically saying people remember names, not blood. But Rhaenys is also saying how, you know, I want to pass the line on to Baela, or Laena's daughter, because you know, Laenor's children aren't of Valyrian blood. They're not even Laenor's, they're Sahawans. We want to keep this as true Valyrian blood. And that's when Corlys was like, it's all about names, not blood. He wants his legacy. He wants Rhaenys to be queen. He's been bringing up all this stuff. What is life if not for legacy? What's the point of living if we're not going to make our mark on the land, basically? And yeah, man, so many political issues arising, so many chess pieces, as I always say, chess pieces swung all over the place. Viserys still a complete pushover, which is why Alicent went absolutely nuts. Otto Hightower being back, it's killing me. Absolutely killing me. I can't stand it. I didn't expect half of everything to be happening right now. Also, on the topic of children and bloodlines and stuff, it was really interesting kind of seeing Jacaerys trying to fit in, because while he was at the funeral at the very beginning, he was just like, we should be with Saharwin, we should be at Harrenhal for Saharwin and Lionel and all them. And Rhaenyra is teaching her child, now that he's gone as well, and listen, you're Valyrian, you got to go along with this as well, even if you don't believe. And we know he's smart, he knows he's a bastard, he knows his father is Saharwin. It's all there, the bond is there, the connection is there, the way they talk to each other and treat each other. He's not an idiot. But the way that he's now having to try and intermingle with the Valyrians, the way he's this complete outsider, brown hair, little white boy, kind of like pushed inside, go sit with your cousins and all that kind of stuff. And he's trying to kind of integrate himself into those into the families, basically, into the bloodline. And you can see, he just looks like the black sheep, really. Rhaenys takes the children aside and she's doing her own thing and he's by himself. He looks at Aemon. Aemon was the black sheep, but now Aemon looks like he's going to be one bad motherfucker. So, yeah, it was very interesting to see his kind of, I guess you could say, his battle right now with identity. And he knows his identity, but he's also having to kind of completely fake who he is and just go along with what Rhaenyra wants, basically, by pretending to be a Valyrian, pretending to be pure Valyrian Targaryen blood, and intermingle with these families, just like, you know, and just completely forget about Sahar and them lot, because that's not your dad. They have nothing to do with you, but they do. So yeah, you can definitely see his inner struggle right there. Also, another one. How did I almost even forget this man? Laenor was, oh my god. Rhaenyra basically spoke to Daemon, saying that we need to, if we're to legitimize our marriage and make this official, I need to cut my ties. So we need to get rid of Laenor. Laenor was supposed to be killed, and my man runs off, shaves his head, and escapes on a boat. Just like, what? Corlys and Rhaenys going crazy right now thinking their son's dead. He's out there somewhere. That's going to be massive because the Valyrians may even go against Daemon and Rhaenyra. I don't know if they will. I don't know what this is all going to hold. But if he pops up in a situation, it's like, oh, they tried to kill me off and we got away and we know the secrets. I've been with Rhaenyra for 10 years. I can let you in on some real dirt. Some real dirt. That's going to really dirty it up against Rhaenyra and Daemon. And they're going to pretty much just have, at this point, it feels like they're going to have everyone against them. Everyone against them. Oh, tremendous. Crazy. Yeah, man. Absolutely incredible. I can't wait to see what episode 8 holds for us. I think we only have 2 more episodes after this, right? Episode 10 is supposed to be the finale, which is, god damn, man. That's actually crazy. We've been flying through this. Season 2 apparently isn't coming till 2024 because it takes like 10 months or something to do these episodes. That's without all the you know, special effects and everything added on post-production. But, man, once this is over, I love Game of Thrones, man. It's such a great storytelling TV show. It's so drama. It's just Anyway, I'm so excited to see what's been happening since last episode. So we're gonna head straight into episode 8. I've talked enough, and yeah, man, let's just enjoy the show and just see kind of where things have taken us and how things are gonna be going in this episode. Any more drama, any more madness? Who knows? It's Game of Thrones. But yeah, anyway, without further ado, catch you on the other side.
It's been near 6 years since I last saw my lord husband, Maester. Will he live?
Wait, 6 years from last?
He led his sailors into an ambush, the ship made to look as if it were abandoned. In the fighting, his neck was slashed by a courser's dagger. He fell overboard into the sea. The wound was severe. Much blood was lost, but the greater concern is the fever that followed. Ship's maester said he burns from within.
Corlys?
The ravens came in from...
I love my brother.
What the hell happened to him?
But we must be honest with ourselves. Who will take the Driftwood throne?
My grandmother seems quite comfortable here.
She presides only in the absence of her husband.
Hey.
On his death, the seat passes.
To Lucerys Velaryon.
I am the sea snake's own blood.
Oh, I knew he was going to play that card.
Be careful, good brother. None can take your words for treason.
Yeah, his brother's real sly. Corlys' love brother. He said that last
of the
episode.
Velaryon line. Is it to be snuffed out? Supplanted by the pups of House Strong? Driftmark is mine by all rights. The winds have shifted. The crown has good reason to take my side.
My cousin the king would have your tongue for this.
But it's not the king who sits the Iron Throne these days, good sister. It's the queen.
It's true. So Corlys is sick. Something's happened to Corlys.
No, he's dead.
Dead? Or he's
I'm
missing?
pretty sure he died, dude. Like, they're bringing his body back right now.
Wait, hold on a goddamn second. Wait, here's Dragonstone. Are these dragon eggs? Whoa. Oh my god, bro.
That's how they're laid.
Who is this? Is it... it's Daemon.
Bro, imagine mining for dragon eggs like
God damn, literally in the tunnels of Dragonstone Mountain. To be honest, we're gonna need all the dragons we can get at this point, I reckon.
She pregnant?
That's what I was about to say. I just saw her the bump.
Yeah, she's definitely pregnant.
What up, husband? Ah, Driftmark. Please let Corlys not be dead, man. I swear to God, bro. That's my man right there.
He means to call into question Luke's legitimacy. And by extension, Jace, and by extension, my own claim to the throne.
Vaemond cares only about Driftmark and the Velaryon line.
Rhaenys flames a court. Surely she cannot be planning to back here.
No.
She believes we had her son killed.
And yet she's taken Baelor to ward.
Yes, it's Laena's memory she honors. She has no love for us.
Has the Viper's venom spread so far?
Those vipers rule in my father's name. And my father... What choice do I have?
If that's a boy, bro, that is it.
To King's Landing, then.
Corlys, bro, don't be gone. Please, do not be gone. I don't believe such a powerful man would be an off-screen death, man. He may have found Rhaenys. I wouldn't be surprised if he come across Rhaenys going across the sea.
That's a nice theory. I like that one.
Yeah. He'll bring... Yeah, bro. Oh, fuck knows what's going to happen with that.
Welcome back, Princess.
Lord Caswell.
Yo, the halls look empty, bro. Why is it so
I'd
quiet?
say it's nice to be home, but I scarcely recognise it.
Yeah, what the hell?
A Towers style now.
Probably. It's silent. Normally it's filled with people.
Enjoy improved customs duties, and the extent to which we exploit those is contingent on the harbour master.
Yo, is Viserys dead?
Seats, of which,
Like you said, it's got the Hightower touch.
Father?
Oh,
Bro, come on. I'm still there. Sounds like bet. What the fuck?
oh my
Yo!
god.
I'm surprised he's made it this far, man.
Father. It's me, my king. Rhaenyra. I'm here with Damon.
Jesus.
help me up.
Oh my god, this man is dead already almost. He's at the door.
It has been so long.
The sea snake has taken a grave wound in battle in the Stepstones.
You won that 4 years ago.
No, Triarchy is resurgent. The fighting is new. There is a petition to decide upon the succession of Driftmark and the heir to the Driftwood throne. You are to affirm your position for Lucerys, to be Corlys Velarion's successor.
Something happened to Lord Corlys.
He's definitely not dead.
There's someone we wish to introduce you to.
This poor man, bro. God damn.
Brother.
Who is that?
Father?
Is that their other child? Do they have it?
This is Aegon. And this is Viserys.
Wait, they already had 2 kids?
I think they did. Because they already slept together. 6 years has passed. So in between.
Oh my god.
Now that is a name fit for a king.
Yo, true-blooded Targaryens right there.
My tea.
This?
Yes.
Yo.
Yo, that's what I thought too.
That's what I was thinking as well. I was like, are they poisoning this man?
Allison and shit set it up, dude.
Oh, she's turning into an evil fucking, like, Cersei shit.
I think they just gave something to the king earlier as well, man.
That's what I was thinking as well, but I was like, my man's already fucking dying. Maybe they're trying to speed it up a little bit.
Something happened.
Diana, the serving girl.
It's just harmless fun.
Think of the shame on your wife. On me. How can you keep carrying on like this, especially on a day like today?
Why? What is it today?
Yo! Holy shit, I hate Alicent, bro.
You are no son of mine.
Yo, did you really just say that to Aegon, bro?
I did not ask for this. I've done everything you've asked me to. I try so hard, but it will never be enough for you or father.
Holy, is it Aegon, bro?
Aemond.
Aemon's the one with the cut eye, though.
Oh, true, sorry.
Yeah, so Aemon's gonna be the boss of them, isn't he? Because Aegon, Aegon started off as like the strong kind of switch round. Now Aegon sounds like he's a bitch.
Princess Rhaenyra and Prince Damon. It's been so long since we were granted the joy of your presence.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Your Grace.
They're not long enough to merit a greeting upon our arrival.
I'm sure the Queen had pressing business, my love. What can either of us know of ruling a kingdom?
I do not rule. My father and I are mere stewards of the king's will and wisdom.
How exactly is that wisdom expressed?
I love you, Damon. Let's go.
In blinks and wheezes.
King Viserys' condition has worsened since you saw him last. It subjects him to considerable pain on the advice of the maesters.
Oh, the maesters. It is they who keep him addled on milk of the poppy while the Hightowers warm his throne.
So it's poppy milk, bro.
For the king's suffering, did the maesters also prescribe the removal of Targaryen heraldry and the installation in its stead of various statues and stars?
The emblems of the Seven serve only to guide us on an uncertain path. To
Oh,
remind
shut
us of
your
our high
mouth.
places.
And on the morrow, which authority will sit in judgment of my son's claim on his own inheritance?
That would be mine. And the hands.
God damn, you would never think they were best friends before, man.
So insane.
Oh, that is Sahawan. I mean, Sir Kristen, sorry. I thought I saw him in the back, the white right. Wait. Oh, is that Aemon, bro? Oh, he's getting personal coaching from this dude, bro. Now they're at battle, just... God damn!
Okay.
He's turned into a little badass.
We're winning Tawny's in no time. I don't give a shit about Tawny's.
Oh my
Nephews,
god.
Have you come to train?
Yo, he's mad king. He's madman right there. From so shy to all of a sudden becoming the Vhagar, right? Yeah, the rider of Vhagar, just...
That Valarian, yeah.
And it's Vaemond, or fucking Corlys' brother.
Baylor said you might be here. Might I speak to the princess alone, Rhaenyra?
She doesn't like having... She didn't want pure... She wanted pure blood. That's what she said to Corlys last episode. She said, I want pure blood. Not Laenor's sons. They're Sahawans, you know? We want Baylor's line.
I wondered for many an hour what your purpose was in coming here. Whether you'd speak for or against the suit brought by Sir Vaemond. But then I realized you intend to advocate for yourself. This is no fair proceeding. It is a trap. Set by the Queen in the Hand, I'd wager, to proclaim my son illegitimate.
Yet you did worse than that with Laenor. Did you not?
Accusations.
I loved your son. You may not believe it to be true, but I did. I did not order his death, nor was I complicit in it. I swear this to you.
Rhaenyra is a shiesty little one, isn't she?
I'll make you an offer. Back Luke's claim, and let us betroth Laena's children to mine. Baela will be queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yo!
And her sons will be heirs to the throne. Rhaenyra will rule in Driftmark, and the seat will pass to her and Lucerys' children in time.
A generous offer.
Interesting. There's a storm coming.
One.
What does it matter?
Oh my god.
Tomorrow the High Towers land their first blow.
Oh, bro, come on.
They force you to your knees, and I must stand alone.
Oh, I got goosebumps, man. Like,
Something's about to happen, man.
bro, there is a fucking cloud above. Just, if you push Rhaenyra to the edge, she's going to go right through you. Her and Daemon. Ah, man. Yeah, there's a big storm coming, bro. That is spiritual on every level right there. God damn.
The Song of Ice and Fire, do you believe it to be true?
God's dream.
You told me it was our duty to hold the realm united against a common foe. But in naming me heir, you divided the realm. I thought I wanted it. But the burden is a heavy one. It's too heavy.
It's the Game of Thrones, man. It is the fight for that throne consistently.
If you wish me to bear it, then defend me.
Yeah, you need the king's hand in
And
this
my
right
children.
She is sounding desperate.
Well, she's about to. Everything's about to be outed, bro. Everything is about to be outed at this little meeting they're gonna have. From legitimacy to children to, and it's the first time since, you know, it's gonna come out into the light in the kingdom right now. You know what I mean? She's about to lose a massive hold. What do you do when you push it? Like I said, when you push her this far, what's she gonna do to really hold on to that grip of the power that she's been given?
No, the dude's... Oh my god.
Just put him out of his misery, man. Bro, the makeup is awesome.
I want to
Shit
have
looks so
supper
real.
after.
He's out of
All
it.
of my family
are gathered at the Red Keep. I want us to dine together.
That's, nah.
It's gonna be an awkward dinner.
To say the fucking least, man. That is not a dinner we want to see.
Oh, please, put this man out.
He should have been put to rest, like, after the fucking wedding with, where Joffrey got killed. God damn.
Bring milk of the poppy.
Yeah, slow, painful death has been, pretty much, for years. Years. Oh, is that his breathing?
Just arrange this up.
Is that like, I can hear his lungs, man.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
I have spent my entire life on Driftmark defending my brother's seat. I am Lord Corlys's closest kin, his own blood.
He speaks truth.
True, unimpeachable blood of House Velaryon runs through my veins.
As it does in my sons, the offspring of Rhaenys Velaryon. You only speak for yourself and for your own ambition.
You'll have chance to make your own petition, Princess Rhaenyra. Do serve Aemon the courtesy of allowing his to be heard.
Oh my god. Oh.
What do you know of Velaryon blood, Princess?
Oh.
I could cut my veins and show it to you, and you still wouldn't recognize it. This is about the future and survival of my house, not yours.
Oh my god.
My Lord Hand.
His choice of
This
words.
is a matter of blood, not ambition.
Aemon looks like a fucking prick.
Princess Rhaenyra, you may now speak for your son, Lucerys Velaryon.
Everybody knows, bro.
Everyone
And
knows.
to grace this fast with some answer, I will start by reminding the court that nearly 20 years ago in this very...
Who's that?
Who's that?
Oh!
King Viserys of House Targaryen, the first of his name.
Yo, they look shook! They look shook, bro! They look shook! They're like, oh fuck, it's like getting caught sitting, like... Should not be sitting on that seat, man, regardless. It's almost like they've claimed it themselves at that moment. Yeah, step the fuck back right now.
Oh, here we go.
Yo! Look at that mask he has. Is he gonna leave one final, you know, message to them? One final duty? Come on, Viserys, man, you owe it to us. You've been a weak king, bro. Fucking show your strength right now. Come on, bro, for Rhaenyra.
That mask is so sick, though.
It is. He's the king at the end of the day. He's still alive. Fucking fight for her, bro. Come on, man. If he doesn't die by the time he gets up to the fucking throne.
I will sit the throne today. Your Grace.
I think, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Otto, get your ass out to sea. Leave me. Leave me be.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, he's going for power. This one last power move right now.
Do it.
One last power move.
Oh my god. Go on, Viserys.
Come on, brothers, bro.
Yes, Damon.
Oh, I love it.
Such a great moment. Right?
It really is, man. Oh. Fight for us, man.
Oh my days.
It's like what Daemon said when they had the conversation when he wanted to marry Rhaenyra. Your word, the dragon's word, is all, you know? His word is everything. The fucking king.
The only one present who might offer keener insight into Lord Corlys's wishes is the Princess Rhaenys.
Oh shit.
Indeed, Your Grace.
Yo, back the fuck up right now.
Oh, here we go.
She's got her own interest. She ain't got the interests of Rhaenyra at all.
It was ever my husband's will that Driftmark pass through Seleno to his true-born son,
That is what
Lucerys Velaryon.
That's what Corlys wanted, yeah.
His mind never changed, nor did my support of him.
As a matter of fact, the Princess Rhaenyra has just informed me of her desire to marry her sons Jace and Luke to Lord Corlys's granddaughters.
Oh, she's
A
playing
proposal
it.
to which I heartily agree.
Oh, she's on her side, bro.
The matter settled. Princess Rhaenys of House Velaryon is heir to Driftmark, the Driftwood throne, and the next Lord of the Tides.
Oh my God. Yo, she actually...
That you dare tell me who deserves to inherit the name Velaryon.
Yo, that's the king you're talking to, bro. Back off.
Right there.
No, he's true.
Not
Yeah,
allow it.
100%. 100%
Allow it.
facts.
Do not forget yourself, Vaemond.
I am king.
That is no true Velaryon.
No more slick words, straight bluntness now.
My house survived the doom. Not see it ended on the account of this. Say it.
Yeah, say it, bro, because as soon as you say those words, you could be held accountable, bro. In front of the king, regardless what he believes. He'll fucking... Your head will be taken right off.
Her children.
Go on.
Bastards!
Slander!
And she is a whore.
Oh, shit! Bro! That's a death sentence!
Oh, he's dead.
But have your tongue for that.
Ah! What the fuck?
You can keep it.
Oh. God. Oh. What? Dude, is this how the whole Velaryon family just got ended right now?
Bro, that was the biggest... That was a fucking jump scare and a half, seeing my man get brutal. Like, are you crazy? What?
His tongue was still wiggling.
I think you're right, man. I think we are seeing the eradication of the Velaryon family, to be honest.
Yeah, man, just by a decision that was just made like this.
That's all it takes, though, right? Just the wrong blood, one extra person. Hold on. Oh, my God! Oh! I fucking love Damon.
How good it is to see you all tonight.
He wanted dinner for his family.
Together.
May the mother smile down on this gathering with love. May the smith mend the bonds that have been broken for far too long. And to Vaemond Velaryon, may the gods give him rest.
My man shook his head like, what the fuck are you going on about?
Celebration.
It's taken every little bit of energy that Viserys has left just to do this. I wouldn't be surprised if he just dies right here, to be honest.
Says one thing and then just drops.
I think he's, one last big power move he's done and then that's it.
It both gladdens my heart and fills me with sorrow to see these faces around the table. The faces most dear to me in all the world, yet grown so distant from each other in the years past.
See what's going on with his face.
Is it going to be like a full... Oh. He really is. He really is just...
My own face is no longer a handsome one, if indeed it ever was.
Jesus Christ.
But tonight, I wish you to see me as I am. Not just a king, but your father, your brother, your husband, and your grandsire.
Fuck,
who may not,
Viserys.
it seems, walk for much longer among you. Let us no longer hold ill feelings in our hearts.
It's useless, because when you're gone, it's
The crown
over, bro.
cannot stand strong. The House of the Dragon remains divided. Set aside your grievances.
He's literally a walking skeleton.
If not for the sake of the crown, and for the sake of this old man, who loves you all so dearly.
You can see his teeth and... Oh, Viserys, bro. I have got more respect for him during this episode. Like, a little bit more respect has returned. He has been a weak king, but... God damn.
I wish to raise my cup to Her Grace the Queen. I love my father, but I must admit that no one has stood more loyally by his side than his good wife. She has tended to him with unfailing devotion, love, and honor, and for that she has my gratitude. And my apology.
I think some of that was like actually real heartfelt, you know?
That was a little sincere.
Yeah, like 50-50. Like a little bit of her was just for her father. Just for the father. It was like,
It's like she was referring to when like he first got married.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She wasn't a fan of it at the time.
A little bit of truth.
To you and to your house. You will make a fine queen.
Otto knows she's lying, bro. She's just as manipulative. This is what Otto would say, bro. I think she wasn't as serious as Rhaenyra was. They're playing games, but there's some truth into what they're saying to each other. But as soon as he dies, lights, camera, action.
So crazy, man.
Otto knows his lies, his spun lies when he hears them coming from another mouth. You know what I mean? Fucking Aemon, bro.
To Prince Aegon and Prince Aemond. We have not seen each other in years, but I have fond memories of our shared youth.
Especially putting that fucking sky, right?
And as men, I hope we may yet be friends and allies. To you and your family's good health, dear uncles.
Everyone's so fake.
So fake.
To you as well.
But Viserys dies with happy memories. These lot go on a fucking bloodbath.
That's it.
Beware the beast beneath the boards.
Beware. This is what she keeps coming up with. Helena's like a weird one, but she's like a joyful, playful. I don't know. She's very strange, but she's a pretty cool. Bro, this is the end. This is it. This is the last time we'll see Viserys, I think.
Something's bad about to happen, bro. I'm so scared.
This is the calm. This is literally textbook writing. He's gonna die.
Oh, just in his chair?
He's gonna die seeing his family happy.
Oh no.
This is heartbreaking, man.
Oh.
That's a nice pick, that is.
Final tribute. To the health of my nephews. Each of them handsome, wise, strong. Come.
What a strong.
Let us drain our cups to these
That was
three
such a fucking shitty move.
strong
That was, bro.
boys.
I dare you to say that again.
Why?
That was
It's only a
shitty.
compliment. Do you not think yourself strong?
Oi! Damon's more
now.
battle ready than any of these people here, bro. My man is a warrior. I wouldn't be surprised if he saw a little bit of himself in him, to be honest. You want to fuck with a real Targaryen, bro? Yo, my man is a fucking savage out here, bro. Daemon is a savage out here.
It's best, I think, if we go back to Dragonstone. You've only just arrived. Let me see the children home. I'll return on Dragonback.
There's a little bit of their children coming out, bro. That is it. It's not going to remain that way. Just a little moment of weakness, a little moment of, you know, nostalgia.
And they'll realize what they're really fighting for still.
What do you want it to do? If I believe it to be true.
Believe what to be true, my king?
Oh, don't you remember, Aegon?
Our son.
His dream, the Song of Ice and Fire.
Don't tell her the Song of Ice and Fire.
What he saw in the north, the prince that was promised.
I don't understand what sounds.
The prince
Prince Aegon.
to unite the realm against the cold and the dark. It is you. You are the one.
No, he's talking about Rhaenyra, right? He thinks this is Rhaenyra.
Yeah, he's talking about.
He's talking about Rhaenyra. Because my man's mind is in a jumble right now when it comes to Alicent, when it comes to Rhaenyra, and the fact that they had a talk before. Oh, fuck no.
I understand, my king.
No. No one knows about the Ice and Fire apart from Rhaenyra. It's a secret passed on.
The blade.
The whole Song of Ice. He's gonna die. He's gone. He sees his wife. He said, "My love," didn't he? Oh my god! I don't even know where to start with this. What do you think of Corlys and Rhaenys? What do you think is going to be happening?
Okay, so I think so I initially thought that Corlys was dead, but it looks like he's like injured somewhere, and that he's getting help, or he's like being tended to or something.
Yeah.
But they're not sure if he's going to survive.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about Rhaenys, about why she decided to do that.
Well, they had a conversation. I remember from watching episode 7, her and Corlys had a conversation where Corlys was basically like, it's more about the name than the blood, you know. And he was always like, "What's life if not for legacy?" And she's like, he was like queen and this and that. And she's like, "Oh no, but you know, they're bastards." And I would like, why don't we announce it right here? You know, while they were there for the funeral, they were like, "Why don't we announce it right here and join our, and you know, that is Baylor, and we'll pass the line on to her for the heir of Driftmark." And he's like, "No, you know, you want to outcast Rhaenys," and she was just like, yeah. Anyway, that's when he brought up the whole thing, like, it's names over blood. No one remembers blood. People remember names. And I think her conversation with Corlys and that whole thing that they had down there when they were sitting by the fire is probably a part of what caused what she went to go with.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And I really think this is how the Velaryon name just disappeared. Like, this may be what we're witnessing right now.
Like, slowly eradicated, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, who knows? We don't know what's going to happen with the Lucerys. Dude, the way Aemond at the end there did that toast, and it was like, "To your health."
Yeah.
It was almost like a death threat, dude.
It was, all of it was threats. They all had their night. The thing is, Game of Thrones is so good when it comes to, like, language, when it comes to being aggressive, but in a very, very passive way, you know what I mean? That's one thing, but also like you were saying, back to your point where you're talking about how the eradication of Valerians, it definitely if the daughter sleeps with Lucerys or sleeps with, you know, they sleep with each other, you've already eradicated more of the blood, because you've got a pure Valerian with a half Targaryen, half strong, which means when you sleep together, it's like, the blood just gets mixed all over the place. It's no longer pure. It's tainted, as it were. You know.
I mean, man, honestly, I'm sure if we look really far back in even Targaryen history, I'm sure there's been some breaks here and there from time to time. You know, who knows, man?
I wouldn't be.
Who knows?
I don't know. I think it's always been somewhat kept pure, because one of the biggest things about the Targaryens is it's been an incestuous game. They're very incestuous, from what I hear and from what I've experienced, and just from what I know of Game of Thrones, is they've always kept things almost pure. Valerian, Targaryen, like Aegon Targaryen, Aegon the Conqueror slept with his sister and gave, you know, so it's always been somewhat there. I think right now we're seeing almost like the new age, where it is not more common, but it's going to be a lot more, you know, people are going to be sleeping with the wrong people are going to be having kids, their kids are going to be having, and it just eradicates the bloodline. Like, it's gone from pure to, like, you know, just watered down pretty much. Same with what will probably happen with the Valerian bloodline, as well as who knows what else will happen to the rest of them if they die out, if they'll be completely eradicated in war. But
But yeah, I think your theory of him meeting up with Laenor might be true.
That's
They
been
might-
that was
they
my
might do a
theory.
comeback.
Yeah, that was my theory from last episode when he disappeared and he went off the sea. I was like, he is going to sea and he's going to make a comeback in a huge way. A huge way. Because they're pure-blooded Valyrians, we know Viserys right now, he's dead. He died. He took his last breath and he just saw his wife, you know? Just calling out to his wife's name, he saw her. They're going to come back in just an outstanding moment. Laenor's going to be like, they have set me up to die. I have proof. We have multiple people that have been involved in this. This guy, you know, there's going to be some craziness going to be happening. And we're going to have Corlys on the side as well. It's just, that's how I see it. I see that Laenor is definitely going to come out and he's going to announce with his father, you know, the secret's going to get out. And it's going to go to the wrong ears. We saw Vaemond, Corlys's brother, just got executed on the spot by Daemon. No Kingsguard. Yeah, that was horrific. But killed by Daemon because the king didn't like what he said. That he didn't like what he said. Vaemond and Daemon have always had massive issues. You could see from when all the funerals and when they were in the Stepstones fighting. But when it is just Otto Hightower and Alicent Hightower and them lot in power, when Laenor and them lot come out and start being like, you know, they'll kind of, I think the whole narrative of your sons being bastards will be more freely accepted. You know what I mean? Because so many people be against it, and the only person that would want everyone to hold their tongue is Viserys, and Viserys is dead. Viserys is dead. So yeah, things are going to be very interesting in that regard. And she knows the secret. Alicent now knows the secret of the ice and fire. Not all of it, but I don't think anyone's ever heard the words or even a song of Ice and Fire. It's a secret given from the Blades, you know, and he passed that secret on to Rhaenyra, and his mind is jumbled up. He's speaking to Rhaenyra, he's speaking to Alicent, Rhaenyra, getting them all confused, and he's thinking Rhaenyra's at his bedside, and he just spilled a huge secret passed down from Targaryen to Targaryen, the Song of Ice and Fire, to Alicent Hightower, who now has, not the whole story, but she has enough of it. She
knows enough to know that but it says prince.
Yeah, the prince that was promised.
And even though like there was the whole discussion about like the wording of prince in High Valyrian not actually having a gender.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like at this time, Aegon just seems like, or Aemon just seems like more the rightful rulers than anyone right now to me.
Aemon's an animal, bro. I'm not low-key. I feel uncomfortable when I see him. Like, it's dangerous.
Yeah, he's like Daemon, like off the rails.
Yeah, but I love the whole because obviously Daemon, there's a little bit of Daemon inside of him. You know, Daemon's vicious, but Daemon has it under control as he's growing older and been more educated and stuff. He's a dangerous person. But he knows when not to kind of shut it off and when to use it. But the fact that he got up into the face of Aemond and just stares at him, and Daemon just had a smile on his face. It's like, you think you're a big man, bro. Like, you understand who I am? My man just beheaded Vaemond in the fucking chamber of the king. Just sitting there laughing. Like, Daemon's my favorite Targaryen.
Bro, I reckon they're going to fight. They're going to fight for sure. Possibly on the dragons. Who knows, man? Because he's got Vhagar. He's got what's his name? What's Daemon's freaking dragon's name again? Caraxes,
something. I think it is.
They're like the two most vicious dragons in the world right now.
Yeah.
Like one's the biggest and one's the most vicious.
There's no way Daemon's dragon wins against Vhagar though. Like how do you beat Vhagar unless you have Dragonstone? Is it Dragonstone or Dragonglass or Dragonglass? No, it's Dragonglass. What did the White Walkers throw at Daenerys' dragon? Was it?
It was like their own like kind of ice magical spear thing.
Man, okay. Yeah, I don't know how we take out Vhagar. That's gonna take a lot of dragons, and
yeah, we're gonna see many dragons on him at one point.
We already saw how hard it was to get rid of trying to get rid of one of Daenerys' dragons, and Daenerys' dragon was just it was nothing compared to Vhagar. Nothing compared to Vhagar. And you had kings, you had entire fleets throwing everything they could. Obviously, they didn't have dragons, but how many dragons and armies and ships and stuff would it take to take down something as ancient and elder as Vhagar? So that's a big worry. Aemon's off the rails. Yeah, fuck. Jesus.
The fact that he's even got Vhagar and he's like that kind of psychopath sort of character now, like.
Yeah, it's like
you're so right. Like Aemon and him just swap roles, like
massively,
completely swapped.
Massively. I thought Aegon was going to be the big boss type, but no, he turned into a massive just vagina obsessed with
because
sex.
he was showing like some good sword skills and stuff in the courtyard.
Yeah.
You know?
And now he's a bitch.
But he's just like this like grown up child basically still. Like he's still a child.
It's almost like your undercover school shooter. That's what Aemon reminds me of. He reminds me of that weird kid that is just off the rails right now. And like you said, getting Vhagar. Vhagar is a massive... Vhagar, like these dragons, they don't take sides. They're loyal to who they are with. This is like getting a nuclear weapon and giving it to the enemy's hands. That's literally what it's like, because Vhagar is a great dragon, powerful as hell, but he's in the hands of someone that is going to misuse all his power in the wrong way. Not necessarily the wrong way, but he's going to misuse his power against forces that shouldn't be used against.
Talk about Rhaenyra for a second. Rhaenyra started to sound like real desperate that episode, man. Like
she did.
Because like she was obviously like pushing the whole, you know, the heir. You know, he is my heir, like really pushing it, and obviously it came out in a bad way with Daemon.
Yeah.
And he just outright just called him out, just like he's a bastard.
Yeah, see, I was waiting for, because when he was in there, they were talking, like we were saying, Game of Thrones, they like to insult and talk in a very passive way, where it's like you're almost stabbing someone to death in a very polite manner. You know what I mean? Like they use a whole different type of language when insinuating, when making slander, when talking to you about certain things. And Daemon's just like, yeah, outright, just like, no, we're not going to play these subtleties. Outright, like you said, outright say it. And he was like, oh, I was like, that's it, game over. You're dead. Like, you know, we already know, like, we've seen throughout the series, you know, that when Viserys was talking to Alicent, just saying these kind of things coming to light are very dangerous. And for Rhaenyra and for other people, you can't, and especially when Rhaenyra's talking to King saying slander, you cannot speak to the princess, to the king's daughter in this kind of way. Like, you will be killed. I just didn't expect, I thought maybe he would have been put down on his knees, King's guards would have come out, they would have taken off his tongue or maimed him or cut off his head or executed him.
I did not expect Daemon to get him like that, man. That was really unexpected.
But that's the thing, Daemon knows. See, that's what I'm saying. Daemon is a loose cannon like Aemon, but he's not, because he knows how to control, he knows when to use the anger, hate, and pain, and in a political manner as well, like when I am allowed to legally destroy your life. And that moment, that's why it was almost like, because, you know, they've had a whole thing between each other, Daemon and him, from when they were in the Stepstones to when he was laughing at Rhaenyra. They know, so he was just like, say it, because in my head, if you say it, I'm the one that gets to kill you. As soon as he said it, he knows the rules, the political side, he knows King Viserys, he knows himself. He's like, all right, that gives me free reign to behead you on the spot. You may not know it, you may be in conversation with my brother right now, but I'm gonna come up behind you and legally chop your bloody head off, and that is it. Like, free reign. Fucking G. Daemon's my favorite Targaryen, 100%. That was a shock. I think in terms of like Game of Thrones death, that may be one of the biggest, like, that was like a jump scare for me. I didn't even expect that. That was like Walking Dead moment. Someone's talking, next minute bullet in the eye. Or like Red Dead Redemption with Sean when he gets shot in the eye when you're walking through roads. It was one of those moments, just like I did not expect death to come so swiftly at that exact time. They're collecting eggs as well. Daemon collected the 3 eggs as well from the pouch.
They're probably going to go to the 3 kids of theirs. The 2.
Oh yeah, true. That's right. Yeah, because that's.
Kids?
I don't know.
Sorry, go on.
No. It was basically what you were just saying. I was like, yeah, I don't know their names. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I think one was called Aegon because she introduced.
Yeah,
them.
and Viserys. Aegon and Viserys.
And Viserys, that's right.
Yeah.
And they don't know about the one in the womb right now, but man, he's already got two kids.
Or 3 children,
Small.
and they're pure blood, bro. They're like. They have more of a say over anything in the kingdom. Pure-blooded Targaryens, 100%.
But at the same time, Viserys' firstborn and secondborn, Aemond and Aegon, technically, by all the laws of the 7 kingdoms, should be the heir. It's only because of that little moment where Viserys just couldn't have a son, So
he declared Rhaenyra.
Declared her the heir, and then boom. Pops out a son. It's like, fuck, this is awkward.
If you want to play, if you want to play the male-female game, like, yeah, that does make sense. But it's kind of, you know what, the whole like speech at the dinner as well kind of got me upset, like really upset, because not only was it like an emotional moment and a very calm moment, this is the last time you'll see your family to Viserys, and just like this one happy moment, but it's also the last happy moment in House of the Dragon, because that is it. That is the definition of calm before the storm. Now that's over, we're at war, bro. Strong sons.
And the funny thing is, like, even they know, even the sons themselves know they are bastards.
Everyone knows.
Everyone has to put up this like facade.
Well, that's why Alicent Hightower went nuts and tried to stab fucking Rhaenyra last episode.
Yeah, she lost it.
She was like, I can't deal with this anymore. No, and I agree with her. I was like, everyone's just bullshitting at this one. Like, come on, are you lot dumb? Like, fuck. But yeah, you. The thing is, you can only use such language. You cannot outright say like Vaemond did, you're a whore to the king's face, or any of that. You can't use such language. You can only speak in tongues. You can only speak in very, very sly kind of ways. If you outright say something bluntly, that's your life gone. Your life gone. Especially when you're with an audience like that, where you got the Valerians, you got the Hightowers, you got the Targaryens, you got Kingsguard, you got like, that was not the room to be Vaemonding your like.
Nah, and I'm pretty sure he knew what he was doing. He was like, fuck it, if I'm not gonna be named king, I'm going out, sort of thing.
Yeah, but I don't think he expected to go out that way. I see exactly what you're saying, but because I don't think he would have been executed like that. Just Daemon was just like, all right, yep, you've now crossed the little line that I am now allowed to take your life because I've wanted you dead for so long. Like him and them lot have been having fights for ages, slyly. Vaemon's always been a little bit sly, not in like Otto Hightower way, but he's self-interested, you know? He's very self-interested. He has his own ideals. His ideals are completely different to Corlys's. Just
at the same time, though, man, he would have been like that right there. Like, I don't know. Like, I think he.
What's
you're right. You're right. No, he would have probably been a really volatile king, a volatile lord, to be honest.
Who, Vaemond?
Yeah, you just don't know what would have happened if he was like ruling.
Nah, and who knows what would happen to Rhaenyra's grandchildren as well, Rhaenyra's children as well, to be honest. Especially if they took the seat while he was still alive. A couple of those kids would have gone missing, man. You know, drowned.
What about Daemon's kids with what's her name?
Like Baelor and all them lot, Laena's kids.
Yeah, so there was Baelor. We saw one of them, Baelor, right? That was the one we saw.
Yeah, well, that was the line that Rhaenys wanted them to take over Driftmark. Remember when I was saying that Corlys was talking about blood and names? Yeah, she was like, let's do it right now. Let's get up and name. They will be the Driftmark things. Yeah. And he's like, no, they don't care about blood. It's about names. And it's just like, because you know, Rhaenys and Corlys always have different ideals. Their things kind of completely different. But yeah, originally they did want them, but I guess you know, Corlys is missing right now. She's seeing a whole conversation she had with Corlys, and she's kind of being like, yeah, we'll stick with that. I was surprised. I thought she was going to dismantle the entire... Like, she could have dismantled everything, but she's stuck by Rhaenyra, and I was like, respect, man. Like, respect for that.
It's pretty powerful, them, like, getting together like that.
Massive. Like, absolutely massive.
Because technically, they're both kind of in the same boat, man. Like, she was technically meant to be queen, but Viserys got king. And then Rhaenyra was named heir. And it's kind of like being kind of like a very similar boat. Not the same, but a similar boat.
It's true. But this time it's like fighting for a whole new world, right? Like, all right, this is a world where you can be queen. When I was my time, it was like, no. But it's a little bit... It's like the new age. That's what it is.
I think that's why she did it at the end there. Like, that conversation there in the courtyard where she was like, oh, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter anymore, sort of thing. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining on this reaction for episode 8. What a banger of an episode. So much has been happening. I can't wait for episode 9 and 10. The last 2 episodes of season 1 as well. The last 2 episodes, like, I can't believe we've been getting through it this quick. Viserys has got to be dead, man. He's got to be dead at this point. Like, there's no way he's alive. He's definitely dead. Anyway, man, thank you guys for joining me again. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the episode. If not, that's absolutely fine. I hope you guys enjoyed the journey. Until next time, now, peace out.